Chemistry, chapter 20, question number 10. Refer to the list of electrode potentials below to answer part A to D. They are asking which, now if you go to part A of this question, which metal in the list is the best reducing agent. So to answer these questions, we have to know these details. So by convention, electrode potential refers to the reduction reaction, so the electron appear on the left hand side. That is one thing that we need to remember. The other thing is, these two are very important. The more positive or less negative the electrode potential is, then it is easier to reduce the ion. Metal is unreactive. As a result, it is a poor reducing agent. If the E standard value is if the electrode potential is more negative, or that means it has a higher negative value or less positive, then it is difficult to reduce the ions. So the metal is relatively reactive. Metal is very likely to form ions and is a good reducing agent. So let's try to figure out what these are. So the first one is, silver is becoming silver ions become silver solid, and it has a plus 0.80 volt value. So that means it has a higher positive value. So when it is high, or the positive value is high, then it is a poor reducing agent. That means the ions will turn out to become, metal is unreactive, ions will easily get reduced, right? So here ions will easily reduce, so as a result it is a poor reducing agent. So the best reducing agent would have the lowest standard electrode potential. So what has the lowest standard potential? Then it is zinc. That is the last equation. Zinc ions get 2 electrons to become zinc. So as a result, zinc metal becomes the best reducing agent, right? So you have to write zinc, Zn, no ions, not the ion. Ion is not the reducing agent, but the zinc is the reducing agent. Which metal ion in the list is most difficult to reduce? Most difficult to reduce means the ions. Here we are talking about the ion. So that means more difficult to reduce means the metal is more reactive. So ion, that ion's counterpart metal is going to be a good reducing agent. So once again, it is the same equation, zinc equation. Zinc 2 plus will be the most difficult to reduce. Zinc 2 plus would be the most difficult to reduce, because zinc metal will easily form zinc ions, but zinc ions will not easily make zinc solid. Which metal in the list is most reactive? Most reactive means which metal is most reactive. So that means it easily produces ions. So once again the same equation, it is zinc solid is the most reactive metal. Then which metal ion in the list is the easiest to reduce? Which metal ion in the list is easiest to reduce? So that means it has to be, the metal should be a poor reducing agent. So that is that has to have the highest or more positivities. Easier it is to reduce the ions into the metal. So that is silver positive, Ag plus ion, the first equation. That is the answer. I'm sure you have got the answers, and I'm sure you have understood these details. These 3 bullet points are very, very important.